Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Ira. My channel is Meditative Scrapbooking, as you know, and I'm here to present one of my red Clover line junk journals, Botanical, Boho Botanical junk journal. So it's again full of different artisan things, handmade. All the decorations are handmade, produced by me personally, apart from probably scrapbooking paper, and some cards that are taken from different paper collections and brands. The brands are local mostly, and many of them are already don't exist. So as for the cover, it's not my general jumbo style. It's a mini version, or midi version, I would say, because it's a soft cover, physically soft. There is no hard cardstock or whatsoever. It's really soft. It's like soft book, and nothing like cardboard inside. And you see here two very thick signatures that are hand sewn to the cover. Brads from Prima collections, cotton. This is kind of I'm not too sure even what to call it. It feels like silk or something, but of different colors. So this is the front part, and this is the back part as well. Some Prima brads, some cotton, and other fabric. Once again, you can see the free stitching here. Absolutely not neat, and all the strings are hanging. I don't cut them. The more they hang, the better it looks, because it should look this way. It's just what I intend. So this is the closure. You see, it's a piece of cotton. No, in fact it's a piece of linen, patterned linen that I coffee dyed, as all the fabric here. So it's soft, no paper inside. I use some different material to make it really soft and flexible, but at the same time quite sturdy. So this is one more cotton pocket, and you can use it to keep a lot of things. So the front page is a seed shaker, with the main paper collection we used for this line of journals. These are the stamped images that I stamped on the paper from this collection, and then fussy cut, and just then you see what you see. And these are seeds. You can shake them, but I don't, because I wouldn't like to mess it around. So this is one of the pages, and actually it can be used for writing, because for keeping your notes, because I left a lot of clean space, a lot of pages to write, and at the same time I always tend to make the pieces like that, the spots like that, where you can just keep your memorabilia, your pictures or tickets or whatever you would like to, or even some herbs. And yeah, the pages are, these are the pages. So this is scrapbooking paper, this is kind of linen paper, and these are fussy cut and die cut, using different brands of dyes and brands of paper as well. As for the paper, writing paper, you can see it's office coffee stained paper. So you can also glue some plants, pressed plants here, and use it for your herbs, dried herbs, which we call herbarium. This is a piece of Tim Holtz vellum, patterned vellum collection, which I adore and use in almost all my journals. Okay, some pieces of checked paper and lined paper from notebooks and so on. It's just I prefer them to be as untidy as possible, because it's like it's the style of freedom to my mind. And it allows you to be messy and free in your journals, as well as it allows me to get as close to natural imperfect style as possible. You see a lot of pink acrylic paint patches here and there, because I used them everywhere to get a general little bit grungy look, but at the same time to make it as one. This is the picture drawn. This is a botanical sketch which was made by my daughter. I asked her, and it's an artisan thing, so it's not a printed copy. And here is a small frame and a tag, or you can use it for any pictures you would like to. Dictionary page and a little thing to keep it. Okay, closure this way. This is a pocket with a tag. My favorite style of botanical tags with pressed flowers. And this is one more pocket as well, a small tag here. A lot of stamping and all stamping is done with distress inks, so it doesn't like water, in fact. This is an envelope with some tags, and craft glycine, which is not pressed, which is embossed with the help of an embossing folder, and the botanical grasses print. Okay, one more piece of my plastic decorations. This is a plastic divider with some grass, and it looks great to my mind. And I'm making now a tutorial for these dividers. This is a botanical magazine which is called Young Nature Lover. It's about late 80s or early 90s of the previous century. Okay, some pressed flowers here, composition, and another small collage, this time with a handmade. I make them myself. Handmade topper made of clay with natural pressed plants. Well, you know them already. Some vellum with a dragonfly, and a lot of stamps. It's kind of marble paper, but I'm not sure. It's just a piece of collection I bought. Some ladybugs, and this is a small piece to decorate the inner part. Okay, small stamping, vellum, and another piece of plant. This journal is full of different shakers and plants. This is another shaker. This time it's with this type of seeds, and it's kind of really soft but funny to my mind. Okay, this is another window page, a window with shaker, some seeds and net here, and some plants here as well, on the embossed paper, which is like decorated with different colors. The second side for the pictures, that you can put it here and have it as as a memorabilia keeper. This is actually a piece of box of different Plantagenes majoris, of different medical plants that I keep buying from time to time for different reasons. And this is the tag of, actually this is kind of one of the types, as far as I understand, one of the types of clover. Maybe I'm mistaken, just because I just collected them in the field and they were beautiful. Okay, this is a small jar composition, but also you can use it for whatever, or just put a picture on top. Sorry for my nose. I'm still, as usual, all the time under the weather. And this is the piece from a old Russian botanical book. And here we are, the red clover, meadow clover, they call it. Just nice, really, really nice. Okay, Sweet Rocket it's called, and it's a piece from some English book about flower composition. My favorite envelopes from the letters of my childhood, and these are all natural, and you can see even the dates here, and the date is like 91. You see, it's you can see SSSR, which means USSR, so it's still from, it's just a letter from the past, believe me. And I have a big ton of them, because a big collection of them, because, you know, there was no internet then, but I had friends and we used to write letters to each other. This is the composition behind. I like this style now more and more, and some tags and some pieces that you can use either to decorate the pages or to write on them. And a small bottle with seeds, and there is a lily of the valley, dried flower, if you can see it there, and some wooden beads. You can use it just as a bookmark, or just as it is as a decoration. Another set, another piece, a spot for your notes with collagen and paper from the collection, and one more jar shaker. Okay, I know people asked how to make this type of collages. Well, in fact, this type of shakers, in fact, I didn't think it was it would be unclear, but as people ask, I think I will. I'm thinking of making a free tutorial on for YouTube, for my channel, on how to make different seed shakers like that, because it's quite simple, but maybe some more ideas will make sense. Okay, pressed, printed, oh sorry, stamped images. And again, some beautiful wrapping paper, which matches the style, definitely. And another envelope with a small composition and some tags, and some paper lace, vellum, usual type of thing, cotton lace, just the things I like. Embossed images on linen structured cardstock, and just a little bit toned or covered with the pink acrylic paint. This is a window with my favorite pressed flowers and so on. This is a real flower, you can see it here, and it's quite sturdy and safe, although it was really hard to keep it in place. This is mixed media page, different methods and things, but not too complicated. And tissue paper, different stuff and compositions. One more tag, and the plastic topper. I have the tutorial for these plastic toppers in my Etsy shop. and you can see how I use it here. This is actually pocket page. You can, where I put this piece of paper, which can be used as a tag. This is my handmade paper, the paper that I make myself, or you can call it recycled paper. And I used this was made last year, and this is a hollyhock that I have in my garden, and actually, and some other plants here as well. Peony petals. And in fact, I would say that I would remind that it was made using the rain water, because it was raining on that day and I was too lazy to go to the well, because we have a well in our country house and we don't have running water. So I took some rainwater and made an absolutely 100% 99% natural thing, because still it's made of paper produced by other people and manufacturers. Sorry for my nose again. So this is I'm not sure what kind of plant it is. I remember where I took it, but I still don't know what it's called, but it's definitely something very specific and nice. This part is for pictures and memorabilia. And okay, this is another envelope. Nice, aren't they? With botanical tags of my favorite style. And this is the front. This is actually the envelope from Dice. Okay, this is one of my favorite decorations. It's a pocket shaker, plastic shaker with natural plants, with, you see, a lot of techniques used here, as well as it's mixed media. Okay, and one more tag. Not gonna. Okay, actually, you can leave it out, but I decided to leave it here. And one more. Okay, this is another chip. This time it's a wooden topper, just covered with some ink to give some accent to the page. Some fabric. Oh, and that tiny grass. Not all of them stick too tight, because I just didn't want the leftovers of the glue. I didn't want to cover it on top, because no matter what kind of glue you use or what kind of medium, even transparent medium, still it gives some shine. In this case, I wanted it to be not shiny, because I wanted to use some mixed media to decorate the page, and definitely any coating of glue would prevent me from that. Oh, another shaker, window shaker with a net, and here are the seeds. In fact, I just don't want to shake the journal itself, but this is a pressed flower, quite tough, quite puffy, and the seeds, and definitely you can move them around. This is the old botanical card from Medical Plants collection of cards. We used to have tons of them in the times of the former USSR. It's about 80s as well. It's really old, but it matches the style. It's a pity I didn't find the Clover pictures in my collection only, but at least these are grasses and meadow grasses, so you can find them. Okay, and we are moving to, so this is another piece of handmade paper. This time it's only peony petals and nothing else. Some cotton lace and a belly belt, right, if I'm not mistaken, and a small card. And here we are with the last page, and you can see as well a piece for your notes. Oh, I'm sorry, it's so, oh, how much I glued that? Yeah, it's okay, like this and like this. And so one part is kept here, the second is here, and that's that. I decided not to decorate this part because it's like, it's a picture in itself. And the last, the back pocket, you can see a small pencil and a pencil holder, a loop for pencil, some writing paper, and two more tags. So this one is Perfect Imperfection. Actually, I have forgotten to write it here. I will do it now. It's because it's my brand, I would say. So it's Perfect Imperfection, Meditative scrapbooking, and this is also a piece of keep forgetting the name for that. Thyme, yeah, thyme from my garden. It's like, it's very nice to my mind. So this one needs adjustment, and you can use, you see them in different ways. This one is fixed and closed, sewn at the bottom, and this one is not. So anything you would like to can be kept here. So we'll do it like this. Well, this video took me quite long. I didn't expect it to be so long, but still. In August, I would like to tell you that in August I'm going on vacation. I mean, I'm going away from my working place and working space and from my tools, but I will take definitely I will take a bag of things, and I'm going to start a line of projects that, you know, I made some time ago. If you follow my channel updates, you remember that I had a line of rustic journals, and absolutely hand stitched and hand decorated, natural decorated, 100% natural stuff. And this line is gonna be my August line. I'm gonna move to my country house. I will find there a lot of inspiration and natural stuff, and I will create the journals of this rustic line as well. For sure there will be botanical journals, but we'll see. I still don't know what kind of journals I will get at the end. Just it's gonna be a good surprise even for me, because it's a flow. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it as well, and see you next time. Bye bye.